YouTube, what's happening? It is Friday, November 22nd, and we get to talk about the NBA first because there are 8 games in the league tonight. Gonna be a great day. There's some good matchups too. Looking over at the recap from yesterday, we can see how we did. Detroit, that was an amazing game to watch. Back and forth, insane, crazy. Williams hooked us, only got 1-3. Cunningham obviously did what Cunningham does. Cade's just a beast. Sexton forgot how to shoot threes. Like, what? Like, he went 0 for 3. Okay. Connect 4 did his thing. He got the threes. And then Frank Wagner just went madman out there, just beast moding. So, yeah, fun day overall in the NBA. Fun games to watch. 3-3 on the bets. Hey, whatever. You're not going to win every day, but you're not going to lose every day. 3-3, we will take that. So, if you want these plays like this sent to you, you see everything typed out nicely, neatly for you. All you gotta do is go to the website right there and click join the HQ. Boom, you get access to the Patreon, and you also get access to Discord if you want it. Some people don't, and that's fine. You don't need it. So everything you see there will also be in every video I always put out, because I put out multiple videos a day now because there's a lot of sports right now. So enough of that. We have 8 games on the schedule. Let's go ahead and jump into that first one right now. Okay, like always, let me explain real quick what we're going to go over. We're going to go over the props. We're going to go over the schedule, the injuries, the numbers, the odds, everything we can to try to make some value. So first game first is going to be Brooklyn, Philly. We pop over to the stats. We can see it's 6-9, and Philly's only 2-12. Philly is struggling. We pop over here because we want to see some odds on the game, and we want to see currently the odds are Philly by 5.5 with a total of 216.5. Okay, cool. Now we want to go over to the teams themselves. We want to open up each team and we want to look at their schedules. We want to look for back-to-backs. We want to look for streaks, because all of this matters in sports. Some people say certain things don't matter. Lies. Everything matters at some point, to some matter, to some extent. There we go. Looking at the schedule for the Nets, we can see, look what they did. 3-game losing streak, and then they beat Charlotte by 1. They had a couple of days off, which is always nice, especially in the NBA, who was very anti-back-to-back. You got to know that about the NBA. So now they have 2 days off. Now they're starting a 4-game road trip here, which starts in Philly, but then goes West Coast. That's weird. Whatever. Depth chart. Let's see who the starters are going to be. We got some injuries. Claxton, Finney-Smith, Thomas. They're all a little banged up. We'll see what's wrong with them. We check the injuries. We see your questionable Friday. Your probable Friday. So Cam Thomas probably going to play. Sharp, one-on-one workouts. We just get updates. The dudes have been out for a while, and then Claxton has returned to practice, so he'll be back soon. Questionable. Hey, good deal. So then we want to go to Philly. We want to look at their schedule. What do we get? A lot of L's. We know there are, because they have lost 5 in a row now. Most people who don't really follow think, oh, Philly, they got a good team, right? They'll bet them. You got to look at things like this. And then not only they're losing, they're getting their ass kicked in every game. Like, it's not close. It's like they are struggling so hard. Even though Embiid had 35, they're just not meshing, gelling as a team yet. So look at the depth chart. You can see now Paul George is out, because they can't have a single game where all 3 of their great players have a game together, apparently. They have one game also, and Paul George is like limping to the locker room. Like, what's the update? MRI, no structural damage, will be out for Friday's game. So I don't know. Who knows? And then Lowry's going to be out for the next 3 games. And that was a couple days ago. So, okay, now that we're down looking at injuries, we move on over to the actual numbers themselves. Now, this is a Google sheet that I made myself, where I pull information from, say, ESPN and other websites, and I put it in here, and then I use formulas, as you see right here, to pull everything, and then I rank them and put logos, things like that, make it look good, what have you. So this is my thing. I'm trying to make it where I can get to where members can use it, but it's a little more difficult than I thought it'd be. So I'm trying to work on it. So soon enough, hopefully. So you can see here, the things we want to see is Brooklyn is terrible at rebounds. They're terrible at getting their own getting rebounds, period. Philly, these numbers, you got to expect them to be a little better, because Embiid's now playing, because they are just terrible without him. And clearly he's the team. So I expect these numbers to get better. I expect the 2-point percent to get better. I expect the defense to get a little bit better. Just things like that. So I expect the 2-point made percentage to get better, because he had 35 points last game. So these numbers are going to slowly start getting better. But this 3-point defense, he don't do that. He don't guard the 3. Or making threes. He don't make threes. He don't guard the 3. So Brooklyn's still going to have some good success going against them shooting threes. I think Philly's going to have success with Embiid inside against Brooklyn, because their defense is only 27th. That ain't good. So Embiid points is what we're looking at. Embiid rebounds, PR, definitely for sure. Maybe some Brooklyn threes. That's the main things we want to look at here. Plus any other like trends that we got going on. So let's pop on over here to the props. I have it set up here. This is Outlier. There's a link in the description. Click the link, boom, sign up, get you a free week. Absolutely worth it. It's linked in the pinned comment too. It's there too. So awesome stuff. I have it set up here. You can see all the filters. I like to do last 5 ranks so I can see what they've been up to. I like to see 100%. And if they've done 70 or higher, green's good. I like double green. That way we have a good matchup and good history. So we have Jared McCain's been apparently been balling out. So we'll just open McCain one time. We got Cam Johnson hit some assists. We got Finney Smith with assists. What else we got in here? I said I want to look at 3-pointers for Brooklyn, and it's going to be like who's going to shoot the most threes for Brooklyn. You got to think. Really, the depth chart is probably going to be Cam if he's playing. Schroeder might hit some threes. Cam Johnson, don't think they need the 4 outside. Claxton should be shooting the threes. So we want to look at most of those. So Cam Johnson as well. Let's see. I already looked at one Cam Martin, Caleb Martin. That's not Caleb Martin. I want Cam. Let's see, Cam Thomas. That's what I want. I get them confused because Cam and Cameron. It's just so confusing at times. There's Cam Thomas. Okay, open this up. Let's look at him. So Jared McCain has been balling out with Maxey being gone, but with Maxey back, he's still balling out because he is a starting shooting guard now too. So those are that. He doesn't get many rebounds, is what I'm saying. So if we look in his last 10, zoom in a little bit, we can see he gets the points. So maybe just points. So his points are 18.5 still. With George being out, I can see this. This is not a bad play. I can see this actually happening. If I go points assists, yeah, I can see he had 10 assists that game. I can clearly see him getting this 23.5. Not bad. He's stepped up clearly. So who else we got? Cam Johnson, assists, PRA, threes. I like to look around 4 and 6, -150 to hit 3 threes for Cam Johnson. I mean, if Thomas is day to day, that ain't, if you don't play, might go with that. Let's look at Thomas, see what his is going to be. 4-3-7-1. Okay, I want to take one Brooklyn guy to hit threes. I think it's going to be Cam here. You could do Cam, you could do Dorian. I mean, you have choices because Dorian Finney's hit 4 threes in a row in like 3 games. So I saw this stat earlier, and yep, there it is right there. I mean, sometimes you just gotta go with the consistency. Like, dude's been hot recently, so, and he's only 1.5 versus Johnson, who's 2.5. So we're gonna say Johnson all. We're gonna take Dorian to hit 2 threes for us. I think he can do that. I think he can do that. And then I'm going to take, I'm not gonna take you. I'm gonna go look at Embiid's numbers real quick. Sometimes it's quicker to do this and go Joel. Give me points and assists and rebounds and all that fun stuff. Let's see what we got for you. It's probably overpriced a little bit, but hey, whatever. I don't even care about, let's see, what have you done your one game? 35-11, so just points and rebounds, because you don't get that many assists. Sometimes you do. Not real. 5, yeah, no. Points, 28.5 points, rebounds. I think you're going to dominate this. 35-11 last game. It's 38.5. Yeah, I'm going to take him. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Embiid to get points and rebounds over 38.5, and I'm going to take Finney Smith, to hit 2 threes for us on the side in total. I'm not really liking either side. Philly's favored by 5.5, but I need to see Philly more games with Embiid, how they gel. So we're going to pass on those. Just take these 2 props and move on to the next game. All right, moving on to game 2, we got Boston at Washington. On just looking at it, it just should be a blowout. It should be. Let's look at the odds. It is 15.5 for Boston on the road, 237.5. NBA script writers could have a field day with this one if they wanted to, but if they just play like normal, I mean, come on. So let's be real. Let's look at the teams, what they've been up to. Washington has lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row, going for 10. It's looking like 10. I mean, if Washington wins this game, I swear. I'm telling you. Let's look at the depth chart. Let's see who's out, who's hurt, who's not playing. Everyone's there. Looks like everybody's good. Bagley's day to day. Let's look at the injuries. Just questionable. And then, yeah. Okay, cool. Boston, how are you doing on your schedule? You've won 3 in a row since you lost to Atlanta. And you beat Cleveland last time out, and that was Tuesday. Fun game to watch. Let's see. Depth chart. So we got, who do we got? Everyone's healthy except Unicorn, who is slowly making progress. Yep. To the G League for practice. All right, move over here. Numbers, not pretty. I'm gonna tell you right now, 4 versus 20 is not the best matchup they're gonna have on this whole screen, probably. But still, that is still Celtics' big advantage. 7 versus 25, which is, we know the Celtics are gonna shoot 1,000 3-pointers. They're going to shoot like 63 pointers. That's what they do. And yeah, it's not good for Washington. 22 versus 17, better. 25 versus 7, better. 15 versus 22, they're better getting rebounds. They're better at not giving up rebounds. Washington gives up a bunch of rebounds. I mean, you can pick a Celtic right now. Now, the only concern is, do you want to go with a starter? Because this game has NBA, National Blowout Association warnings all over it because it's a 15-point spread. And we see the numbers. This should be a blowout. Should be. Should. So do you want to take a Tatum, a Brown, a White, somebody like that when they might not play the fourth quarter? Because we've seen that happen plenty of times where blowouts happen. So maybe instead we think outside the box. One, we can just leave the game alone, be smart. Probably smart, sometimes no. So, or we look over at like the depth chart again and we see, okay, maybe somebody from Boston backup. Maybe Pritchard, maybe Hauser, maybe one of them get a lot of playing time because the starters don't play much. You see what I'm saying here? You're picking up what I'm putting down? Because look at the third string. It's White, Brown, Tatum. So we know Pritchard and Hauser are going to play. Now, these guys down here won't play unless it's like 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter and they're up by 50. That's these dudes ain't playing. But Pritchard, Hauser, Queta, those three will be some good ones probably. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna hedge the bet. Yeah, like one of these might ball out. Tatum might have 30. He could, but then I'm concerned at the blowouts. So let's pop the props. See what we got. That's a lot of props. Oh my goodness! Look at all this. Look at all these 80s. Wow. Okay. Funny thing is, Poole, Carrington, Hispert. All right, everybody's balling out here recently. Horford is always hitting 3-pointers. Man, Horford to hit over 2 threes, is 1.5 threes is like money every game. Drew to get a couple assists is money. Jaylen Brown, see, they're all good numbers, but it's like, why are they so good? You know what I'm saying? It's like they know the blowout's coming. Horford points and assists. Tatum is a 43. We'll open him. We'll look. Where's Brown and White? I need to open those two up. There's Hauser. I want to open him up. Jaylen Brown. I want to open up. And Derek White. I want to open all the people up. So we'll start with White. Let's see. We go PRA so we can see what they've been up to 2024. His numbers do not look good. For him, he's pretty good with like the points rebounds. See, much better with points rebounds. 10 of 15, 67%. It's 22.5. Like I said, I don't want to take him. So I'm going to take him off. Jaylen Brown, I'm not going to take either. This is 3-pointers. I'm not going to do it. I think I'm going the backup route, but I'm going to show you because some of you want to take the starters anyways. And that's cool. Good. I hope you do. Brown has hit over the PRA in 8 of 11 games this year in 2024 that he has played in. So there's his numbers. He's been pretty good. I'm scared of the blowout. That's all I got to say. I'm going to take it off. So, and then let me show you Tatum. I'm not taking him, but let me show you the PRA so you can see what he's good at. PRA. Where's it at? Oh, it's right there. PRA in 2024. This is what he's been doing all year. Only 8 of 15, 53%. But you can see the numbers of what he gets. Like, damn, pretty good. But I'm not taking him. I'm taking somebody like Mr. Hauser here. Somebody who still gets his numbers. Like he could get his numbers in a normal game. But if it's a blowout, he will get even more numbers. So 12.5 PRA. Yeah. Let me get some Pritchard. Where's Peyton at? There's Horford. I'll probably still take Horford threes because it's always such a good play. I didn't get no Pritchard. Hold up now. Hold up now. Let me find him. He's in this list somewhere. There's so many good ones. All right, let me just do it this way. P is for Peyton. There we go. Pritchard. Let me see what you've been up to. Show yourself. That's PA. What's PRA? Ooh, okay. You don't get many rebounds, period, or assists. What's your points? Yep. Going for this. What's his threes? Yep. I think I'm gonna say Pritchard points. That way he can still get a normal game. He can get it. He'll be the star if the blowout happens. It covers both bases. Same with Pritchard. That might be Hauser. No, Hauser's more of a PRA guy. 12.5 PRA, but sometimes no. I'll leave him off. I feel like Pritchard's the way to go. So we'll take him. Drew for some assists. No, I'm gonna leave that off. Al Horford hit the three. I'll tell you, Al Horford hits those threes like crazy. He loves that corner. Dude loves his corner three. And going up against Washington, who's going to be in the corner trying to guard? Who's guarding him? It's going to be Sarr, right? It's got to be Sarr. Now, let's look. Yeah, it's going to be the Rook. Yeah, good luck, Rook. He's going to hit threes on you all day, son. You just don't know. It's coming at you. So, Yeah, I'm gonna take Horford to hit 2 threes. This because he loves doing it. The Rook's not gonna be ready for it, and Kuzma's too lazy to guard him, so it's not gonna happen. Kuzma don't play defense. We know this. So, do we want to take Corey to hit threes against the vaunted Boston defense? Hell no, we do not. They're seventh. We already take that. Let's see, Carrollton. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. 10 to 13, 77%. Pretty good. I might take this one too, because hell, even in a blowout, this dude's going to play most of the game anyways. And then if you star sit for Boston, then hey, he still does this without them in the game. So I'm going to take 3 props. I have decided. I'm not taking Jordan Poole to pass the ball. You crazy? I'm going to take these 3 props. So take these at caution. That's all I got to say. I'm taking Carrington over 13.5 PRA. Nope, just PA. What's your PRA? And it's not as good. PA looks better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So we're going to go just PA. All right. Now we're also going to take Mr. Horford to hit us a couple threes. 1.5 3 points, specifically from the corner because he loves it. And then Mr. Pritchard, this is blowout protection basically. So we're going PRITCH. ARD over 12.5, just points. Just normal points. I can see him hitting this easily. So we're going to take these 3, and then we're going to head on over to the next game. And you're probably wondering why I didn't take Boston 15.5. Well, let me tell you real quick, because I just thought about it. The reason I didn't take it is because the NBA is weird. Like I said at the start, script writers could do some funny things. And I mean, last night, it was a pure example. Minnesota was 7.5-point favorite. I said this is a game, it just doesn't make sense. Watch Toronto win by like 7. They won by 6, I think it was. So yeah, it's one of those ones like, hey, they should win, but I'm not going to pay to find out. Let me get some props in there. So that's what we did. So moving on to this one, Indiana, Milwaukee, both 6 and 9. Let's look at their odds, see what's happening. Looks like we got Milwaukee by 5, 237.5. Let's look over at the teams. Milwaukee has won 4 of their last 5 with a lone 1-point loss to Charlotte. So Milwaukee is starting to figure things out. Antetokounmpo is just beasting recently. And then Lopez. Like, Lopez is balling out too. Like, okay, go off. Okay, we see you. So one day off, now they're playing the pace. Let me guess. Giannis is day-to-day, like always. Oh, look, shocking. Middleton's still out. Let's see. Let's go to injuries. Any update on him? Let's see. I don't care about you. You're probable Friday. Of course, you're going to be on the injury report every single day the whole season. Don't care. And then you won't play Friday. Okay, good to know. Indiana, what have you been up to? You've lost 4 of your 5, including a 9-point win over Miami. So one day off. Go to the depth chart. See what we got popping. Andrew, you're still out. Day to day. Let's see. Any updates on you guys? Questionable. Yeah, okay, nothing good. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to numbers. 8 versus 6. Well, yeah, good luck for Indiana scoring inside because that'll cancel out. 7 versus 21. Gee, there's the matchup. Already found it. Right there. Milwaukee inside scoring. Who scores inside for Milwaukee? It ain't Brook Lopez because he just stands out. He don't even stand like at 3. He stands like the arc, like the between the top of the key and the corner, like in the elbow or whatever. And then he just steps like 6 feet back and shoots. I don't know why he shoots so far back, but he is. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Step up. You're 7'2". You can still, it's good for you. Yeah, Giannis all day. Giannis is going to have fun. He should have fun. Let's see, 12 versus 23. Now, if the Pacers want to stay in it, they can shoot threes because you can see it's 12 versus 23. That ain't good. 15 versus 13 to push. So we got Giannis points. We got whoever shoots threes for Indiana points. That's the main ones. Rebounds. So we have any good rebounds. Pacers suck at rebounds. They suck at giving up rebounds. So Giannis points for rebounds for sure. They don't give him any assists. But Giannis is turning into Jokic all of a sudden, passing the ball so much. It's crazy. And he's got some good passes too. Like some like, whoa, look at that pass. All right. 21st and giving up assists for you. So maybe some Halliburton. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, all right, let's go to props. Lillard rebounds is 100%. Okay. Let me just open up what I said. Giannis, and then I want Pacer threes. Who's gonna score? It's like I'm not taking Pascal. I just so I can't do that. No. I can't take who shoots threes? I mean, Halliburton shoots them, but he misses them. I don't know who actually makes threes for Indiana though. That's the thing. They're 13th in 3-point percent. I don't know. I mean, Benedict? Maybe Benedict? Let's look at Benedict. Andrews out. McConnell no. Halliburton misses too many threes for me. I don't. And they're ugly misses too. Like they're the type that like you got the backboard, and it's the side. It misses the rim completely. It's like, what is that? What are you doing? Like no. Damn, Lillard has had 4 rebounds in 10 of 12 games this year. And he gets 4. That's about his limit. And then he had 2 a couple other games. So if you want to take Lillard to get 4 rebounds against a team who was absolute garbage at rebounds like Indiana is, there you go. That's actually a good play. Let's see what else we got. Giannis, points, rebounds. There we go. Let's see what your number is. 45.5. Now, sometimes the numbers don't show because, yeah, matchups, whatnot. But we had it last time, and it was 41-9. He had a beautiful matchup, and he showed out. I don't expect him to ever do this again this year, but hey, if he can do 40 and 9, that's cool. But he doesn't tend to do too much back-to-back. But then, I mean, he could easily have 15, 16 rebounds against Indiana. They're not a good rebound team, and they're not good defending. Who's going to stop him? Miles Turner or Sycam? No, neither one's can stop him inside. So 45.5, I'm going to rock with that. That's a 30-15 game, basically. So, yeah, over 45.5 points. And, well, what's the PRA? What's that? 51.5. Ooh, see, 8 assists, 12 assists. Do we tempt fate and go PRA with a 50 burger? It is Friday. Something about Fridays, they sound a little bit better. You know, let's go 51.5. I can see him not scoring 30, but scoring like 26, but getting like 12 assists somehow, and like a triple-double, basically. Let's look at his triple-double numbers. That is high potential with him. So, triple-double, it is at plus 750. So, Giannis triple-double, yes. Plus 750 is the best number you can find at DK. That is a fun one. That might be a fun one to take. And then lastly, Benedict. Do you hit threes? Not really. Oh, no. You try to, but no. All right. Yeah, okay, we're just going to take, you know who I'm talking about. We're going to take the green team here. We're going to take that -5. We're going to take that right now. We're going to take that -5. So MIL, -5. I'm going to take Giannis to have a monster game because he has the nice matchup for it. Other than that, I don't want to take anything else. Oh, yeah, wait. Lillard rebounds. Let's take some Dame Dollar. Let's take some Lillard over 3.5 rebounds. Sometimes we're just going to follow the numbers. Let me show you the numbers. We're taking that. 3.5 rebounds. We're going to, hey, it's hit 10 out of 12, 83%. How often do you find good plays like that? So we'll take that. We'll rock with it. Let's move on to the next game. All right, next game. Golden State, Nolans. I mean, look at all the Golden State logos. Buddy. Let's see. We have Golden State by 10.5 on the road with a 223.5 total. Let's look at the teams themselves. I did not open them yet. Oh, Golden State Northerns. Golden State schedule. What do we got? Lost to the Yacht Club. Beat Atlanta on Wednesday by a bunch, by 23. Now day off. Now you're at Nolans. Depth chart. Anybody hurt? Curry's still day to day. He's got that. What was his ankle? No, now it's knee bursitis. Okay, your problem. So he's gonna play. You're out, whoever the hell you are, and then you have surgery. Ouch, not good. Let's look at Nolans. Are you going to play another G League roster like you did last game? Because, I mean, you haven't been good. Just hang it up. Just go ahead and tank for the first pick because certain teams are already tanking. They're trying to get Cooper Flag. You can tell what they're doing. They're trying. You can see. But you can't really tank in the NBA because the worst record sometimes it gets the 5th pick. This is how it works. So, lottery system. Let's see. Out. Day-to-day, out. All right. Updates. Herb will not play Friday. CJ is out for Friday. Yves is questionable Friday. Ingram's questionable Friday. Hawkins questionable Friday. Murray is on the court finally. And Jose Alvarado. And then Zion. I forgot he's on the team. He's been out so long. Like, bro. All right, cool. Let's see. Numbers. You got to assume New Orleans is going to roll a G League team out there again, probably. So blowout potential is in effect in this one too. Even without it, I think Golden State wins this one. This one I'm not concerned about. It was the Boston one. It was like 15.5. 10.5 is a little bit different. You know, it's 5 points less. 14 versus 24. 3 versus 28. Come on. 30 versus 4. 31 versus 1. All the matches are big favorites for Golden State. The numbers, they're fast. They're good defense, slow, bad defense. This isn't pretty. This isn't pretty at all. Let's go to props. This, again, props. Got to be careful in this one because blowouts, so you got to be ready. So the question is, we come back here, do I do the same thing I'm doing for Boston? Do I look at their depth chart for Golden State and say, who's going to play the most? Hmm. Do I think Curry's going to play the whole game as a blowout? No. They're going to rest him a little bit. They're going to rest Draymond. They're going to play dudes like Lindy Waters the third, like whoever the hell this is. They're going to play him more, let him be the star, while the stars sit on the bench and just cheer in the fourth quarter. This is what they're going to have. Moses Moody apparently is backing everyone up. So, Kyle Anderson, Buddy, Brandon, these are the ones I might play a little more of this game, and just leave Curry alone and just trying to hedge the bets a little bit. So, we got some hundreds. We'll always open up the hundreds. Again, you got to be concerned. That's Draymond and Curry. Okay, so Curry, rebounds, assists. If he plays the full game and it's not a blowout, he's pulling up Cade Cunningham numbers, apparently. Look at these numbers. Crazy. All right. But Curry concerns me because of blowouts. Threes, his number's 4.5, and he is miserable at 4.5. It was 3.5 maybe. So Curry's going to be a no for me. No for me, dog. Sorry. Draymond, whole year, rebounds, assists. He's been doing the same thing. Look at these beautiful numbers. Is he going to play the full game? I don't think he will. If this is a blowout, like I think it is, like first off, let me go ahead and just type up the fact that I'm taking Golden State minus 10.5. This one I think is the blowout, including Boston. I think it will be too, but I'm just not convinced. It'd be too funny for Washington to win. Let's see, PRA. I mean, he's been doing pretty good. PRA's just stepped up a little bit with him too, but no. We're going for the lesser known people. That's what we're doing. That's NHL. All right. It's all Draymond and Curry and a little bit of Kuminga. Let's see. I want somebody like Lindy. Can I get some Lindy Waters? Yes, I can. I have no props on him. They know. They don't want to give no props. I see what you're doing. How about some Buddy props? All right. I'll take Buddy. Let's look at Buddy points. Ugh. Ew. Okay. Maybe not. Who else can we really look at? Wiggins? Wiggins will play. He'll sit on the bench too, probably. Steals and blocks, no. And then lastly, I would look at maybe Kyle Anderson. It's going to be one of those random ones you don't think is going to do anything. We got no props. Okay. Man, do we have anyone else? Trace Jackson probably won't play much. Yeah. Points, assists. We'll take a look at this. Look at Trace Jackson PRA. I can see him playing a bunch. Let's see. His PRA is 14.5. 11 rebounds, 14 points. Hell, he might get that in the first half with this lineup New Orleans is rolling out. It sounds crazy, but I think he'll play a lot more than Curry or Draymond or Andrew Wiggins will. So I'm going to take him. I'm already taking Gold State. I'm going to take Jackson Davis over 14.5. Now, what PRA? Does he get assists? Not really. What's your PR? PR is it's 13.5. All right, I'll take the PRA for the one extra spot because he does sometimes get 4 assists. So we'll take that. 14.5 PRA plus Golden State minus 10.5, and we'll move on to the next game. All right, next game up, Atlanta and Chicago, 7-9 versus 6-10. Let's look at the odds. It looks like we got Atlanta slight favor on the road with a 245.5 total. Let's pop over here to the schedule and bam. Hawks schedule. What have you been up to? You lost your last game against Golden State, but you beat Sacramento before that. Day off. Now you're on the road at Chicago. Depth chart. What we got? Nobody hurt. Wow. Except for... Yeah, okay, won't play Friday. 4 weeks of that. Okay, cool. Bulls, let's look at your schedule. What have you been up to? You lost your last game against Milwaukee, beat Detroit, lost to Houston, lost to Cleveland. You give up a lot of points. Man, your defense is not good. Depth chart. Let's look. Oh, out day to day. Not good. Not good. Look at them injuries pile up. Look at them go. Look at all these injuries. Lonzo, all of next week before he ramps up, and that was 2 days ago. Back to back. Let's see. Probable. Won't play. Okay, so these three are probable. So Kobe White's probably. He didn't look good though. I mean, he was on the sideline walking around that last game. He didn't look good. So we'll see how much he actually plays. I wouldn't trust Kobe White. I just wouldn't. He was in that tunnel doing some weird movements. So I don't know. Numbers. 17 versus 30. 17 versus 11. All right. 19 versus 5. The Bulls are so bad defensively, but yeah, something about that 3-point line. They're like, no, we suck defensively, but you ain't shooting threes on us. You can score inside all day, but not threes. We don't want to. We're not going to die by the 3. We're going to die by assists and 2s. So I don't know. 29th in points allowed. They're the 2 fastest, second and third pace, which means they're the 2 of the 3 fastest teams in the league. Is what I'm trying to say. They are fast. 19 versus 5, no. 9 versus 30. So Well, we have the two worst matchups we can have defensively. The worst 3-point defensive team and the worst 2-point defensive team. Two terrible defensive teams, two super fast teams, and then pretty average offenses. So what do we do here? We see 245.5. We just take the over and we just hold our nose and take it because that's what we're going to do. 245.5. I mean, look at it. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. We're 16 games in the season. The numbers are the numbers. They're not going to change too much, except for like Philly with Embiid. But other than that, these numbers are the numbers. Not good. You're not going to also become amazingly defensively overnight. It just doesn't work that way. So where do we start? I mean, how about we go with? I want to go big dudes for Atlanta, 3-point shooters for Chicago. That's what you want to do. So who's going to do that for us? Let me look at the depth chart a little more, see who I want to take. Because we have all our numbers and we have nothing but beautiful matchups. Look at all these greens. All these greens are amazing. Capella, rebound, assist, probably. Dyson Daniels is going to pick your pocket. He's a thief. We know this. Let's see what else. Numbers. Already got Dyson. Jalen Johnson. We'll look at you. We already got Capella. We'll look at Levine to shoot some threes because he likes to shoot threes. Hey, yo. I don't know. Nah, now we're in 60s. I don't like that. Rebounds. I didn't even look at rebounds too much. Let's look. Oops. Let's see. 25th at giving up rebounds. 27th at giving up rebounds. Both good at getting rebounds, so they kind of cancel out. So, because they're about the same. 52, 54, 54, 54. That's the same. So, don't really care about rebounds. It's going to be more about points in this one. So, all right. So, who we got? Capella. Capella. Let's look at your PRA. We could see you don't get many assists. So now we just want to look at your PR. Yeah. If you're going to score inside against the Bulls, you might be the dude because Patrick Williams is no. You or Jalen Johnson. That's right. We're looking at Jalen too. But Jalen, don't you shoot a bunch of threes too? I think you do. Let me look at your threes real quick. No, you don't shoot many threes. Okay. I kind of like this. It's only 60%. It's not a 15, but he has a beautiful matchup inside. Who is going to be guarding him for the Bulls? Well, Patrick Williams is out, so probably Julian Phillips. Because if Vucevic is guarding Capella, that means Johnson should have himself a game. Should. We'll see how that goes. Points, rebounds, assists, point, rebounds, assists. He gets some assists, 10, 7, 7. I think I'm going to take him PRA. I think that's what I'm going to take. So I'm already taking the over. We're going Johnson over 32.5 PRA. I think he has a great matchup. I'm going to take him over Capella. Capella's matchup isn't as good. You can see. No. Yeah, I'll say Johnson. Dyson or steals. Dude just like stop doing it. He's like, oh, they're caught on. I can't steal too much. They're going to catch me. So he stopped stealing everything. Like, dude, like you were like the shit last week. And all of a sudden now you're just like, okay, go away. You're gone. Sorry. Johnson's a play for sure. And then I want Levine for threes. Yeah, Levine's going to shoot the threes probably. So I can't really see who else will shoot. If Kobe White's day-to-day. Giddey? Is Giddey shooting threes still? Why is Giddey shooting threes? Josh Giddey. Okay. Let's go. Players. Josh. Boom. Giddey threes is right there. Ooh. Oh no, he has not been shooting threes. This is how bad it's been. 2024 threes, he's hit one. His number's 1.5. Yeah, we're gonna take Levine to hit 3 threes. I can see Levine doing that. So we're gonna take Johnson PRA. We're gonna take Levine over 2.5 3-polas. We'll take those two plus that over, and let's move on to the next game. All right, moving on. We got Portland and Houston, 6-9 versus 11-5. Let's look over at the numbers. It is Houston by 12.5 at home. 223.5 is the total. Let's look over at the teams. Portland schedule. What have you been up to? Anybody day to day? Not day to day, but back to back. You haven't played since. No, you had one. You had one day off, and you lost your last game to Oklahoma City. You won 3 games before that. Okay, look at Portland playing decent. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they're 6-9. Yeah, I figured they'd be like 2-12. So Simons is out, Ayton's out, Scoot's day to day. Who is playing? Who's doing good? Let's see. You're questionable. Now it's your hand. First it was your chest. Now it's your hand. Okay, you're just falling apart. And your finger. You're doubtful. All right, let's go to Houston. Houston's gonna have a field day probably. That's why it's 12.5. Let's see. You've won. Well, you won your last one. You won a bunch before that with a loss to the Bucks by 1, pretty good. Houston is balling out as expected. No, even Steven Adams is playing. 0 injuries, except for you. That's not an injury. That's a 2-way contract. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Moving on. Let's see. 28 versus 2. Not good for you. 25 versus 6. Not good for you. 24 versus 22 is a push. 28 versus 14 is good for... Okay, so defense is the game of the game in this one, because the offenses both just suck at scoring. Great at rebounds, 10th at rebounds. Great at... not good at giving up rebounds for both of them. Let's see. Let's see what else. All right. Other than that, kind of fast paced, but it's, yeah, I think under my, what's the under? 220. It was 223. That feels low. I don't know if I want to take the under here. They don't get assists. They're terrible at that. They almost have as many turnovers as assists at 1.24. All right. I'm not feeling the slider total. Let's go to the props. Ooh, we don't have much in here. Okay. Let's open them up. Let's see. We'll open all. So Van Fleet has a few. No, you got me on rebounds last time. You tricked me. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Can't get fooled again. That's right. I can't. No, I just can't do it because you got me. Where's that rebound tab? There it is. Yeah, you tricked me. You're like, oh, look what I can do. Look what I can do. And then you didn't do it. Nope. Go away. Oh, Sengun. Ah, yes. My friend who has been balling out 35 and a half. Do we hell, you might have this at halftime knowing you're crazy. You could have this if you wanted to, because who is going to guard you on Portland's team? That is schedule depth chart. Who's going to who Donovan Clingan. Oh god, that's a very large man. I don't know. That's a large man. Oh, look at the depth chart. You is going to fill in for you. Probably, maybe Robert Williams. Jeremy Grant's definitely not going to stop you. So large man get foul. That's about it. I'm not gonna. I can't trust it. I'm sorry. No, your number's been boosted for it too. Look at all of this. Your number's not this high usually, so you'll have to go away. Sorry. Dylan Brooks assists. No, God no. No, this game is ugly. Like there's no good props. There's nothing here. I don't like the slider total. I don't do Houston by 12.5 feels wrong. I can't. This is going to be an actual, just a complete pass. We're just going to be smart. One last look at the numbers. This is terrible. I lean the under of anything, 223, but it feels already a tad low. So we'll just pass on this one, move on to the next game. All right. I was excited for this game until the news yesterday. So it's Dallas versus Denver. It's 8-7, 8-5. Not the best records, but I mean, there's just a sad bit of nose that we'll get to in a second. Let's see. Denver's favored by 3, 226.5. It's like, oh, it was an amazing game, right? Yeah, well, I'll get there. Hold on. I'm getting there. Denver's lost 2, and then they beat Memphis, and that was Tuesday, a couple days off. Look at their depth chart. You can see Jokic has been out because apparently he had a kid. See, that's why he's been out all week. Just randomly takes a week off for that. Cool. Gordon, multiple weeks. You foreseeable future? I mean, just put him in the IR. What are we doing? So Dallas, look at your schedule. You won 3 in a row now. Not the hardest game. So, well, Oklahoma City was pretty hard, but New Orleans, you won by like 40. That was 3 days off. Depth chart. Yep. There it is. The sadness has rained upon us. Oh, so sad. And he's going to be reevaluated in a week for sustaining a right wrist sprain. Who's going to do now? So, all right, it's got to be Kyrie, right? Kyrie's the one to ball out. Who's going to be starting point? They're going to shift Kyrie to point guard, which I think they should, and put Hardy at the small shooting guard, or maybe they shift Clay to shooting guard back where he used to be, and then bring in one of these as a small forward. They could. I mean, there's lots of things to do here. So Kyrie's going to be the one for sure, obviously. Now the question is, all right, Luka's out, we know, and Jokic is questionable. We don't know. He might not play. So this game all hyped up, and the 2 stars might not play. Ain't that a fun one? That's a fun one. Numbers, not that they're going to matter in this game. Like, I can't take the slider total in this one because we don't know who the hell's playing. Like, all right, Dallas, we already know is out there literal MVP candidates. Denver's probably out there MVP. So, I mean, come on. 4 versus 20. We'll look at them. Here's the numbers. 23-10, 18-4. I don't care about this game. I'm not playing it because these numbers include Luka and Jokic mainly. So yeah, I can't. Both of these are out. This is a game you look at props for other people and see if maybe they step up. So Now Jokic is on here if you want to take him. Now, I took him last time and he just didn't play, so avoided out, which, hey, I love that. That's cool with me. So it's like if he does play, he should ball out. But if he does play, hell, there's a chance they blow out Dallas. There's a damn good chance of that. So, how about we don't take Jokic? He's the only one that's had any props. Everything's Jokic. What are we doing here? All right, give me Kyrie. Let's have a little fun here. Let's see. We're gonna look at Kyrie. Who can we look at on Denver? Jamal? Probably Jamal. Kyrie versus Jamal. That's a cool little matchup. I ain't mad at that. I can see them going back and forth, have a nice little battle. Let's look at those two. We'll look at those two and nothing else. Jamal, where the hell are you at? Jamal. What? Why? Why you don't give me prop? You give me Jokic prop, but you don't give me Jamal Murray? Why? He's the starting point guard. Oh, these books, I swear. These books. Anyways, let's go to Kyrie. PRA. They've already boosted to 37. Look at these bastards. They've already raised it to 37 and a half. No. Okay, you got me. Nope, I will not chase this number, and you shouldn't either. Nope, hell no. They're gonna boost up Jamal as soon as Jokic announces he's not playing. Just watch. I can't do it. I gotta pass. I can't. I'm not paying bad numbers. These are terrible numbers. I can't. No. Moving on. Next. All right. Last game on the slate. Sacramento Clippers. 8-7, 9-7. Let's look at the numbers. Well, you can't. Let me show you. Got to open it up this way. Dang. And it is Clippers. Nope. Kings by 3.5 with a 221.5 total. Okay. Let's look at the teams, what they've been up to. Clippers have won 3 in a row after losing 3 in a row after winning 4 in a row after losing 3 in a row. Like, this team is the epitome of the word streak. That's what they are. So anticipate they're going to lose the next few games probably. Okay. Yeah, that's not a good. That's Philly. Full strength Philly, maybe. Boston, well, maybe not full strength, but Embiid strength, we'll call it that. Let's look at the depth chart. What we got? Powell's out, man. Powell being out's a big deal. Wednesday's game already ruled out Friday. Well, yeah, if you ruled out Friday, of course you're going to be out Wednesday. What? Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, oh, Kawhi starting to shoot some. Oh, okay. Sacramento, you are loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. What are we doing? All right, consistency is key, apparently. I mean, Monk is out. Let's look at your injuries. Out, strain. Okay. We can go to that depth chart, that schedule again. So based on the trend, they should win today against the Clippers. Just saying. So, all right. And with the Clippers trend, they should lose. They won 3 in a row, and now it's time for them to lose 3 in a row. So if you like trends, there you go. Numbers, let's have fun. 2 versus 17. That is Sacramento inside all day. Well, that shall be, what's his name? Sabonis, right? Yep, Sabonis, because Keegan Murray's not doing anything inside. It's all Sabonis. 2 versus 17, 25 versus 9. That's Sabonis playing defense. Good job, Sabonis. Terrible. 23, which Sacramento's doing better. They were 30th. They have gotten a little bit better shooting their threes, so good job. 4 versus 27. Clippers shooting threes on Sacramento is where the game is going to be won and lost right there. And then 2 versus 17, 23 versus 12. Yeah, so it's 2 advantages Sacramento, 2 advantage Clippers. It's a spread of 3.5 for a reason. Yeah, I see why. So we want to look at Sacramento inside, Clippers outside. Those are the props. That's the matchups we're going to have, the good advantages based on statistics. Other than that, they're both great at rebounds. Both of them really good at not giving up rebounds and getting rebounds. Assists, Clippers don't get many assists. Well, assist turnover ratio anyways. They don't give up many top 10. So yeah, so let's go to the props. We want Sabonis because we want inside, which there we go, lots of Sabonis. And we want Clippers shooting threes, which will be, who the hell's going to shoot threes with Powell out? Harden? I guess Harden. Chris Dunn is starting. Ugh. Like, look at this. Ew. Derrick Jones, Powell's out. So, I mean, Chris Dunn always starts. So who's going to be? Terrence Mann, Coffee, Kevin Porter. Someone's going to step into the small forward role. But I think Harden threes might be the way. Let's see. Give me some James Harden. Well, I guess we can look Chris Dunn too. See how he does. He might be just nothing but a 3-point guy. Mr. Harden, there you are. Found you. Let's see. I just want threes. That's all I care about with you. Threes. 3.5. It's like they know. It's like they know. They're like, oh, okay, good matchup. Powell's out. Harden, here's your number. 3.5. Like, what are we doing here? And if you go 2.5, it still doesn't look good. It's 170 now. No. Give me Chris Dunn. Do you shoot threes? Not really. No. Okay. Anyone else shoot threes? Derek Jones, I don't think he does, but hey, we will always look. You never know with some of these players. Are you a 3-point guy? Not either. Nope. All right. And I know Zubac's not, so not doing I'm not doing a bench guy either. So we're okay. So we can't really take anybody for 3. Sabonis PRA should be pretty good. Yeah. So I thought set 10 and 13, 77, 35.5. I can see that. What's his points? 17.5 points. That's all we got to do. And he has this type of matchup. We go back to the numbers. 2 versus 17. Okay. I think I'm just going to take some bump. What's his point? Hold up. We're cooking a little bit. We're doing something. Hold up. Points, rebounds. 28.5. So he gets like 12 rebounds like every game. Sometimes 20, 16, 28.5. I think I'm going to, damn, it's 11 to 13 this year. All right. We're taking Sabonis over 28.5 points, rebounds. And that's it. Like anything else. So I don't want to take in, well, I didn't look at the 100%. Let's look at the hundreds. There are none. And all the matchups look bad. Fox. Is Fox still shooting like a whole bunch and making a whole bunch of points? That might be a play too. Even though I like Sabonis, but looks, yeah, damn. Yeah, 28 and 7 last time. No, we're gonna let Sabonis have this. I think he should have the spotlight today. So we'll take that. Just a bonus. I don't like anything else. We're going to call it right there. I do believe we had enough plays. The first 5 games had a bunch of plays, so it worked out that way. That is the schedule for Friday. We had 8 games. Tomorrow, we only have 7 games, a little bit lighter by 1 game, so we'll still have a video tomorrow. I appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Go there to this website if you want to sign up for Patreon and get all the plays typed out for you. If not, no problem. And we will see you tomorrow for some Saturday NBA. Peace.